Ned Shuck, Joe D'Angelo, and Anthony Abaddon. The Mountaineers are coached by Tim Flynn. He is assisted by Cliff Moore, Mitchell Port, and Cody Walters.
It's senior night in snowy Morgantown. The West Virginia Mountaineers take on the Army Black Knights. Match side at the WVU Coliseum. Michael Minnick joined by Tony Honorado, and hard to believe, like we were saying before this match, last home bout of the season.
Yeah, it went really fast, right? I mean, they moved right through the season pretty quickly. I guess we're only in February, and we've got still a month left in the season, but this is the last time here at the Coliseum.
Yeah, and that's something we'll talk about throughout, is kind of the oddities of this schedule, but we'll start at 125. Trey Shalafu going for Army, and Devin Brown, a guy that we saw a lot last year, not so much this year, in the lineup for WVU at 125 today.
Well, you know, West Virginia's been searching a little bit to these lower weight classes, try to find some victories, and really try to be competitive, right? You want people to go out and wrestle hard and wrestle for and compete in space, do a good job of fighting for that kind of stuff, and so they've tried about, I think everybody on the roster that they've had in that weight class now has been on the mat here today, this year.
This is Brown's first duel of the year. In fact, 5-3 in tournaments this year, and
nice
off to a quick start with a takedown.
Nice job, went in, nice power, got in underneath him, powered him up in the air, popped him up, finished, nice finish.
Shalafo, 16-10 on the year, got his 50th career win in Army's last duel.
So I don't think that's right. I think that's Hetrick.
You're right, it is Hetrick. My apologies. It is Ryan Hetrick. 7-6 on the year. So Hetrick on the bottom right now. Devin Brown working on top after the early takedown. Has now 27 seconds of riding time.
Nice work on top, try to tilt. You know, I'll be honest with you, this is probably the most aggressive I've seen Devin Brown wrestle in a Mountaineer singlet. I mean, honestly, he's going after things. He's been on the attack from the time that the match started, as opposed to, like, a lot of times he'll have a tendency to just kind of hang out a little bit. Hasn't done that at all. Now, we got a long way to go, and you are wrestling somebody. These military academy guys are not really going to, like, tire out a whole heck of a lot, right? They're in pretty good shape and pretty good condition. That's kind of what they do.
Really like the Army singlet, where I don't know if you can see it well in the feed, but kind of the sublimated American flag on the back of it looks very nice.
Not only that, you know, when they play the national anthem,
yeah,
there's some people standing at attention there.
That was pretty neat to see. Escape from Hetrick, 2-1 now.
Spent about 1:14 on top, so nice job by Brown. Now the question is, see if we can get another takedown, finish the rest of the period on top with being up 4-1 would be nice. And you can hear that off his knees. So, you know, Hetrick has got a long reach. Brown's elbow's just too deep, right? He's got to watch getting dragged by if he tries to push on that a little too hard.
I mentioned earlier, this is the third different 125-pounder West Virginia has fielded this year.
Seems like even more than that.
Yeah.
Might even be 4.
In a duel, I should say.
Yeah, okay.
Third in a duel. So a 2-1 lead for Devin Brown, and as you said, 1:14 of riding time, and that's something we've talked about throughout the season is West Virginia at times their inability to get that riding time, but a good first period from Devin Brown in that regard as well.
you're exactly right. Now, the other part of the equation comes in, man. You got to get off the bottom, and Hetrick is long, so nice job. Just explosive, nice Granby roll right into a nice reversal.
Let him loose to make it 4-2. That speaks to the confidence Devin Brown has as well, that he likes what he's seen at neutral and wants to go for another takedown. Tangled up here right now.
Well, plus he's going to risk that warning for stalling. If you're on top and he stands up, you don't take him back to the mat fast enough, or you try to reach down and grab a leg, you're going to get a warrant for stalling. He doesn't want to have that, so it's a lot easier just to give up the point. He's been doing a pretty good job on his feet. Had a nice takedown earlier and has been wrestling pretty well up there. Nice shot again. This time he stopped though, right? And is allowed in Hetrick. Is not quite that sort of danger takedown, but there it is. There's danger and a takedown. There's 2 points.
6-2 now in favor of Brown, and mentioned he's only wrestled 8 matches this year, but 4 of his 5 wins have been bonus point wins. 3 tech falls and a pin, and you see why.
Well, when he goes out and goes after things, and so, there's styles and that kind of stuff, but a lot of it is that you got to go out and be ready to attack and go after whoever it is that you're wrestling, and he's been doing a really good job of that in this match so far. 20 seconds left in the second period, and he's going to get a warning for stalling. Hetrick is. And why? Because Brown's been active. And by comparison, when you're standing there and he's taking all the shots and doing all the things, got a chance, he's got 5 seconds if he can get through there. There it is, 2 points right at the buzzer. That's a big takedown.
8-3, and he has the option to be on top here if he wishes.
Well, Hetrick's got the choice. He's probably going to take down just because, well, everybody takes down unless you're wrestling somebody you're never going to get out from. So 8-3, you're up by 5. You've got about, you're getting close to 2 minutes of riding time as the clock winds down. So
it's there now, Devin Brown, over 2 minutes.
Right, and
go.
So you'd like to be able to say we can put that point on the board pretty much for the most part, unless something really crazy happens, which it is wrestling, so that is always possible. But you're up by essentially 5. And the question is, can he get a takedown and a tilt or something along those lines and really look at that bonus point? And why are we saying that? Because West Point, the Army has some really good people. When you get to 74, 84, 97, they're going to score some points up in that area. And West Virginia has really struggled, particularly at 74 and 84, where they've given up a lot of points, a lot of falls actually, which is, 12 points in a match. That's a lot of points. So they got to come up with as many team points as possible. 45 seconds left.
3 ranked guys for Army, and as you said, 74, 84, and 97. So a heart of their lineup will come later in this duel.
Right, and Adams at 97 has been wrestling pretty well, but you're looking at Kaywood, who's ranked 4th at 97, right? So that's no given. Those are points Army's counting on. And nice job. There's 2 points for a takedown. So he's got to do one of 2 things. He's got to cut him real quick,
which he does.
Well, now he's getting kind of tied up. He's not going to have an opportunity to do this. Hetrick did a nice job of just clamping onto him and keeping his length away from him. But a nice match by Devin Brown. Really great start.
Devin Brown defeats Ryan Hetrick.
11-5 the final with the riding time points. So the Mountaineers on the board, they lead 3-0 heading to 133.
All right, fans, get on your feet.
I have to feel good about their chances here as well. Matthew Schmidt ranked 15th in the country.